Hi there, I'm Cindy Russell. This is Spotlight on Sherritt for June 10th, 2023. I am here with Dean Sherritt, who is the president of the Manitoba Elks Association, and Loretta Turner, who is the president of our Chamber of Commerce here in Sherritt. And we are talking about the 96th Manitoba Elks Conference coming up, and it's being held in Sherritt. What can you tell us about that?
Well, the Sherritt BPO Elks Lodge number 21 is going to host the 96th Provincial Conference here in Sherritt, June 16th and 17th, Friday afternoon and Saturday all day, with a banquet to follow Saturday evening. Not as big as it once was. We still do have our issues to deal with as the times are changing. And the conferences are usually dealt with resolutions and other ongoing proceedings of the lodge and the association, and we will have some of that to deal with this year too. The big thing going on with most organizations is volunteers. And to that end, we have partnered with the Chamber of Commerce this year to bring a Volunteer Manitoba presentation on recruitment and retention. And I am going to let Loretta, who's been a big help in helping me get that as part of our conference this year. I truly appreciate that. And Loretta will give us the details. It's open to the public. Our conference is for an Elks member only thing. But this Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, we're going to have a Volunteer Manitoba presentation, and Loretta's going to explain it to us.
Thanks, Dean. So the Chamber was very excited when Dean had asked us if we wanted to partner. We had talked about bringing Volunteer Manitoba to do a presentation, but financially it just wasn't going to work out for us. So a split between the Elks and the Chamber was very welcome. And with that, with us covering the costs, we are able to offer 2 complimentary tickets to every volunteer organization or group in Sherritt Glenwood. And then if anyone needs more than 2 tickets, they are $20 each. Or if a group or organization from another community wants to come and check it out, then they can pay the $20 as well.
Nice.
So we're welcoming everyone, but we really want to see our local groups and organizations attend, and that's why the Elks and the Chamber are covering their admission for that. So hopefully we've reached out to all community groups and organizations. If we missed you, we apologize, and please come forward and let us know that you're out there and you'd like to attend.
So this one is on the Saturday, on the June 17th in the morning.
In the morning, yeah.
And that's for any volunteer
Yeah.
organization, anybody really that
Anybody,
likes
yeah.
to volunteer.
Yeah.
We just asked if you would please pre-register by calling me at 204-724-6134. I have a list of volunteer organizations, and you know what, if you register as a member with this one but work for another one, we might be able to shift things around to keep I shouldn't say we want everybody free. We would like help with the cost of this. Let's not kid anybody. But the big thing is most organizations are looking for help, and Volunteer Manitoba is kind of the professional resource to helping you find them. So I'm hoping we find this presentation very entertaining.
Yeah.
And informative, sorry.
Yeah, and it is like, just because we're offering it for free does not mean that it's not of value. We just don't want the price to be a barrier to anyone that's attending. So that's why we're covering the costs there. And it's 9:15 to 11:30.
Let's say 9 to 11:30,
Okay.
just so that we're going. We're not missing out. It's 2 presentations. They're basically 2 separate presentations that they've condensed into 2 hours. So the sooner we get going, the more of it we get.
And then I think, depending on how this one goes, if the people that are there really like, or if we don't get deep enough into the presentations, there's always opportunity that we can bring them back. Like if we want to discuss volunteer recruitment at a later date, more in depth, and people that attended, I think there is that opportunity that we could probably work something out, right, Dean?
You betcha. I don't know about your organization, but I know the Elks have done a lot of talking about this amongst ourselves, and the talk always circles back to the same thing. So my hope this year is truly we may find something new to talk about and actually do something to improve our situation and everybody that attends the situation.
Yeah, and I think that goes across the board. Volunteers now are looking for different things. The next generation of volunteers are not looking for what my mom's generation was looking for.
Yeah.
I look for different things. So.
And there's so many different types of volunteer like activities and things you can do here in Sherritt alone that there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
Whether you like a lot of hands-on things or just, you know, a little bit maybe clerical stuff, like there's something for everybody, so there's
Yep.
never an excuse to not volunteer anymore, right?
Yeah.
If you've got management skills or want to learn them, volunteering is an excellent way to help your community with those skills or learn them. So don't be afraid to come out. I'm just going to mention, I think we're very lucky to have a local girl coming back to present this. Megan Foster is going to be doing that. She was a Sostowski, went to school here in town, so there's a local connection to this too. So hopefully that will tie in and make it even more interesting for those that attend. So,
Awesome.
you want me
So-
once more?
Just a recap, yeah.
Okay, so the Manitoba Elks Association is hosting their annual conference in Sherritt, June 16th and 17th. And Saturday morning, the 17th of June, 9 o'clock to 11:30, we are hosting, in conjunction with the Chamber, a Volunteer Manitoba presentation on volunteer recruitment and retention. If you, once again, could please pre-register if you have a desire to come with me at 204-724-6134. And I am sure we'll have lots of room for everybody that's interested.
And we should clarify too that the email that the chamber sent out had a location error in it, that it's taking place at St. Paul's United Church in the, what did you call it?
In the Christian Education Building. So that's the auditorium on the north side of the church. So yeah, I think that's our message.
All the info.
I am hoping some Elks members will see this on wherever and decide that is that worth coming to our conference. And other volunteer organizations are more than welcome. So please don't feel uncomfortable or unwanted. You're more than welcome to come to this presentation Saturday morning.
How many Elks lodges are there, Dean, that are invited?
Well, there's 17 lodges, I believe, remaining in Manitoba. I do believe we have 9 already registered, and we're somewhere around 25 of our own members that should be there, so.
And has Sherritt ever hosted this before?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Okay.
I do believe Bert Peasley became provincial president, and we had it, and then we've had it again since then, I think once. So,
Because I know our chamber is very excited to welcome the Elks as well, so hopefully we get to see lots of them from other communities as well.
well, we will be out in the community. We do an 11 o'clock service. This year it'll be at 11:30. And it's a parade to the cenotaph for an 11 o'clock memorial service.
Oh, nice.
So we will be out in the street for a little bit. So that's
Thank
the
you.
gist
Yeah.
of this. I thank you
guys for
for
coming on here and
having us.
yeah, absolutely. This has been Spotlight on Sherritt for June 10th, 2023. I am Cindy Russell. Thanks for joining us.